A boy who trusts no one. A girl who feels nothing. Both broken. Both alone. And then, one nightmare. One shore. One bond that neither of them chose. And neither of them could escape. Today, I'm telling you the love story inside Shadow Slave that most readers completely miss. Because there's no confession, no cheesy dialogue, no romantic moment that screams, "This is it." It just quietly gets inside you. And by the time you realize what happened, you're already 400 chapters deep and emotionally destroyed. Okay, let's set the scene. Sonny, orphan. No connections, no money, no future. And his nightmare aspect. The game literally told him he was the weakest. Like bro got a participation trophy from the universe and it still felt insulting. And Nephis is a legacy, an heir. So powerful that people literally call her the savior and princess, as in, a prophecy exists about this woman. She is destined to reshape the world. These two end up on the same team, Forgotten Shore, a death trap full of monsters where survival isn't guaranteed for anyone. And Sonny's first genuine thought about Nephis, this girl is going to be a problem. He was right, just not in the way he expected. Here's the part that separates Shadow Slave from every other web novel out there. There is no single moment where Sonny thinks, okay, I'm in love. It's small things. Nephis pausing, just for a second, to check if Sonny is okay. Without saying anything, Sonny catching himself wondering how she's doing, then immediately making fun of himself for caring. The author, Guilty 3, drops a line in chapter 835, just one line, that there's already someone who is aggravatingly adept at tugging on his heartstrings. We knew. We all knew. Then chapter 1431 happens. Nephis, cold, untouchable prophecy-tear, burns demons for breakfast. Nephis made Sonny a dessert, with her hands, for him specifically. This is the same woman who walks into battles like she's going for a morning stroll. And she made this boy a dessert. Sonny didn't understand what that meant, but we did. And then came the chapter that broke everyone. Sonny, alone with his thoughts, finally admits something to himself, that he had been in love with Nephis since the Forgotten Shore. That every fight they had, every disagreement, every moment of distance, none of it made the feeling weaker. It made it stronger. This guy, who trusts nobody, who always looks for the angle, who treats survival like a full-time job, admitted that one person had become his constant. And then he said nothing. To anyone, especially not to her, because Nephis was a prophecy, a destiny, a girl the world was waiting for. And he was just a shadow. 400 chapters later. 400. Guilty 3 made us wait, tortured us. The Shadow Slave Reddit was basically a support group at this point. Everyone just collectively suffering together. And then chapter 1840 arrived, their first kiss, and bro, it wasn't sudden. It wasn't random. It was the release of 1,800 chapters worth of tension finally finding somewhere to go. People who had been reading since the beginning lost their minds. Because that moment wasn't just romantic, it was earned. Then chapter 1909 hit. And this time, Nephis initiated it. The girl who couldn't show emotion, who was emotionally locked behind walls the size of skyscrapers. She took the first step. That's when you realize what Guilty 3 actually did. He didn't just write a romance. He wrote two broken people who slowly, quietly, stubbornly fixed each other, without ever making it the main plot. That's the craft. This is what a love story looks like when a writer actually respects their audience. No shortcuts, no sudden feelings, no forced confessions, just two people, 1,800 chapters of shared survival, and one moment that made it all worth it. If you're someone who hunts for these kinds of stories, the slow burns, the unspoken feelings, the romances that sneak up on you, you already know exactly why Shadow Slave hits different. Drop a comment telling me which novel's love story you want me to break down next. I'll see you in the next one.